I wanted to share some thoughts on the curatorial approach to comprehensivity, which I tried to exemplify tonight. To foster our comprehensivity, we can organize a broad and extensive consideration of a topic, or we can organize a deep and intensive analysis. In addition, we could organize a synthesis, putting many ideas together into an overview, or a syntopical overview, kind of a broad survey that deeply compares and contrasts all the extant literature on a subject. Or perhaps we could organize an integrity, an attempt to fully integrate it all. These summary and survey approaches are excellent ways to support our comprehensivity. Tonight, however, I tried to exhibit a curatorial approach that takes a sampling of exemplars that suggests aspects of a topic and leaves it to you, the participant, to integrate it into a broader understanding of change and evolution. I hope this approach worked for you. I'd value any feedback in comments on the meetup or messaging or whatever. I want to quickly survey some of the benefits and shortcomings that I'm seeing from this curatorial approach. Some of the benefits, I think, includes that the curatorial approach invites the participant to interpret the exhibits to form their personal unique meaning. That is, it supports the active development of skills of synthesis and integration by the participants instead of merely demonstrating them in a summary. So I think the curatorial approach is a little more participatory, maybe. And because neither the participant nor the presenter is required to master the enormity of the whole of a subject and its literature, the curatorial approach may be less time-consuming and less difficult to organize. And I would another idea I had was that curation can critique ideas indirectly. Instead of in a summary, you might have to address them head on. And by doing it indirectly, it might have a greater impact because the exemplar may be more persuasive than either omitting something or dismissing something in a survey or a summary. And finally, I think the curatorial approach can sometimes gesture towards ineffable ideas, ideas that cannot yet be expressed in terms of words, symbols, images, dance, or even music. Now, I want to say I also see some shortcomings in this curatorial approach. Maybe not everyone has the skills to turn a set of examples into a comprehensive comprehension. So a curation may fail to guide the participants to broader or deeper or more integrated considerations of the subject. A curation can foster confirmation bias if it presents too many exemplars that are already part of everyone's program, everyone's perspective, or bailiwick. Effective curations may require an organizer to present some edgy exemplars, and that may prove so controversial that it distracts from the goal of fostering our comprehensivity. And the final shortcoming I'll highlight is that present-day discourse tends to favor grand summaries and broad surveys. especially ones that present the God's eye perspective, and better yet, a silver bullet that can allegedly explain everything and guide us to a new promised land. The less ostentatious and less overtly ambitious curatorial approach might not attract much interest given our contemporary bias for only considering boldly assertive claims that are profound and significant. So I'll leave you with a couple of questions. What topics could you curate to foster our comprehensivity at a future Comprehensivist Wednesdays session? Would any of you want to curate the full 3 Richard Lewontin Stanislav Ulam Memorial Lectures that I highlighted in the essay for tonight's topic? Or go into more depth on one of the other subjects? This curatorial approach and my approach in general, I leave a whole bunch of things that maybe should be followed up with future curated sessions. Let us know.